Howdy y'all, today is September 7th. It's a little chilly in the short sleeve right now. I need to get a flannel or something on, but beautiful day. It feels great in the sun. The chickens are kind of on a turn. Chores are done there. Not a whole lot going on in the garden, just kind of the end of the season. Just moved the pigs, so they're happily ripping away at some new grass there, but pretty lax day on the farm. I haven't really spent much time at the farm at all this past week because I've been so busy with music, so it's nice just to have, one evening to, just enjoy the farm a little bit. There's some stuff that needs done, but once again, it's kind of end of the season, so there's not a huge rush like spring when it just never can get ahead, it seems like. But right now, pigs are good, and they still have several more days until they'll go back up front. The front part's coming back really nice, which is good. But probably stay a little late and check for hornworms. The garden's pretty much done as far as all the major production, so some of the plants have died out because they have blight and stuff, but still getting some stuff on them. The pigs don't need any straw there, so they're good. This paddock up here, they didn't really care for tomatoes. Looks like they ate all the vines though. There's no more in here. They like the cucumber, probably some sort of melon in there, but not huge fans of tomatoes. So anyways, chickens are good and crazy. They're eating a lot more, at least the past couple days I've noticed. Today, I've always given them, about 2 buckets worth, but today they went through 3. They're just at the net acting like they're starving. And when I walked in, they're just circling me. When you got 200 birds circling you, it's kind of hard to work. So I've upped the feed for them. So we'll see how 3 buckets last. So that way they're not, acting like that. I don't want them to just be hungry like that. It was crazy. But the chickens, like I said, I didn't do much recording this past week. But I have the farm open on Fridays, which has been really great to meet some neighbors in the community, and then also seeing people from farmers markets from the summer come out to the farm for the first time, so that's pretty cool. But as I was getting ready for that this past Friday a couple days ago, the chickens were hungry. I hadn't picked up that they were eating so much more just yet until the next day. But they were all up on the net. When you've got, a couple hundred birds on the net, they bent the net down and then they flooded the garden, and I was picking cucumbers at the time, so it was just a really bad spot for them to be. So they were everywhere. I was able to corral them back. I got a bucket of food and just dumped it in a line inside the net, got most of the chickens back in, and it worked out. But because I was picking cucumbers, the chickens do love cucumbers. They ate a lot of them, which is fine. So there were maybe 8 that had a bunch of little pecks in them, and a couple, even just 1 peck on a cucumber, can't sell that. So they were happy. They got a lot of cucumbers. There's a few that got some tomatoes, but the tomatoes aren't producing really heavily at the moment. At least mine aren't. My mom's side of the garden looks really good. But yeah, other than that, it was just a really busy week last week. Let's see if I can do this one-handed and backwards. Let's see what else. Oh, I did on the North Beehive. I got honey off of that. I don't remember when. It was Labor Day. That's what it was. Labor Day I got honey because that was my one day I had nothing going on, so I figured I better get some farm stuff done. So yeah, I got honey from there. Didn't get stung. There's maybe 1 frame that's not completely filled out. That's probably not worth much. I have not bottled it yet. I have not had a free chance to do that. So I don't know when I am actually going to have a free chance. I guess I could have done it tonight, but I'm not really set up for it. This is my first free night I've had in a really long while, so I just kind of wanted to relax a little bit because it has been non-stop music this entire week. So other things. Oh, on another property, I did manage to get another super off, and I put a feeder on there. I didn't have time to fill the feeder up. It's one of those feeders that you can put sugar water in, because this one particular hive it needs some help. So I'll probably do that tonight, actually. It's usually good to do that at night so you don't have bees all over you. Also, I did kind of want to move this net tonight too, so I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to do when the sun goes down, but I don't know. There's a few things I need to do to get ready for, but with my birthday on, when is my birthday? I think it falls on Tuesday, the 9th. My mom and I have some fun stuff planned. I'm sure the family just has some things planned, so probably won't do a lot then. But I think I've kind of caught y'all up to speed on what I did this past week. It wasn't a lot because I was so busy with music, but yeah, those are just some of the highlights. And then a quick update on the eggs here. I mean, there's not a whole lot to update. We're just kind of playing the waiting game right now. I think we're at 11 days. Yeah, 11 days there, and these should be 12 because the white eggs were a day behind. I don't want to jinx it, but my power has not gone out. Usually it'll flicker or just go off for a few minutes or longer. You never know. But I cannot believe it is not even flicked. So I'm really happy that these have been maintaining a really consistent temperature and they haven't reset because the power's gone off or anything like that. But sometimes the eggs will get a little sideways, so I'll lift it and wedge them over, and the eggs are getting kind of heavy. So it'll be kind of neat. I hope the camera will pick it up, but probably sometime next week we'll start hearing some little chirps coming out of here, which will be pretty cool to hear. I always like hearing that. But so far so good on these guys. I haven't done any more candling. I don't plan on it, just after that initial one I did this past week. So things are going good. There's actually one more little update. The grocery store wanted to buy watermelon from me. I can't remember if I told you guys this or not. It's been a long while. But particularly the yellow watermelon. They also wanted red too, but yellow's kind of unique and interesting. So they wanted those. They were wanting about 15. I mean, I can't last selling 15 a week or anything like that. So I told them I could spare 5, this past week, but I haven't heard anything else on that. I think they're just wanting more of a bulk order, and they're probably wanting more of a wholesale cost. I'm currently getting them for $8 or selling them for $8, so I would sell them to them for $8. Even the eggs, there's not a price break for wholesale on that. It's just, that's my bottom dollar that I personally can go on that. But yeah, grocery store's been good. As far as the egg supply, it has gone up. Right now I'm doing on a more consistent schedule now. It's every Sunday I bring in eggs. So this week I brought in 15, next week 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, going back and forth like that. And then if it needs adjusted, we'll adjust it. But so far that's been working out really well. But that's it on the grocery store as far as I can think of. I feel like there's something else that I'm forgetting to tell you guys, but I just can't remember what it was. Howdy y'all, today is September 9th. We are getting very close to meeting these chicks. We got 9 days. This one is riding pretty high on humidity. The others are right around 70. It's a little high, so I'm gonna crack this open a little bit more. I actually lifted it up just to get some of that humidity out, but it popped right back up. So we'll see if having that open will help even that out a little bit. I just don't want it quite that high. A shout out to my brother for watching the farm yesterday. Since it's my birthday today, yesterday I took the day off. I haven't had a day off from the farm in well over a year. I'm out here every single day. So thank you to my brother for checking on things, feeding things, watering things, making sure the incubators had water in them. So today is still going to be kind of a quick in and out because there's birthday stuff planned later with the family. So looking forward to that, but I do need to move the pigs and the chickens today. Y'all see my lone corn plant out there? Right there. There it goes into focus. It actually has one little ear on it. I'm assuming it's a full kernel of corn that the chickens didn't eat and happened to grow. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see, the chickens aren't completely swarming me, which is nice. So I think I finally have their food kind of readjusted since they've been eating more. I think they would have been eating less with all the crickets and grasshoppers and everything coming out. They love chasing those. Chicken chores are done. I'm gonna do a couple of minor repairs. So I brought out a screwdriver and a stapler. It's nothing huge. For screwdriver, this little thing's just coming out here. That's what holds this board in, so I don't want that just wiggling around, and it doesn't take much to get that in. You don't want it too tight, so that way this still moves, but maybe one more. Might as well tighten this one a little bit while I'm here. It's getting a little loose. Alright, good there. And then the other minor repair here is I stepped on the side of this screen here, and then the hose caught it, so it came off just this front corner. So I want to put a couple staples in there to keep it secure. And the pigs are fed. They are good looking pigs. Anyways, they're good on bedding. This is their bathroom area over here. And a little walking lane. Let's add a new section for them. Looks like I was in a rush last time. Last week was crazy. It was just very quick in and out on the farm. Didn't have a lot of time to do much. So, looks like I just left my stuff out here. We haven't been getting any rain, so haven't been too worried about it. But let's drop this line here. Move it out a little bit for them. Give them another 2 panels worth. Weed in the way over there. There we go. And we'll pop that down on this one. And that's good. I should probably get some water on the rest of this because it doesn't look ready at all. The one they're about to go in doesn't look bad, but that's a little rough. It's been a while since we've had any rain, so it's getting pretty dry. We've had a couple little spits here and there, but nothing really substantial. Pigs are done, on to chickens. I was walking by and looked in this coop, saw something interesting. Some pretty big holes here and some dug out sections. What do y'all think I'm up against here? Could it actually be a rat? This was the coop that my meat birds were in, and how many did I lose? It's like 9 or 10. But I mean, that's a pretty good sized hole there. See, maybe a rat. I mean, you can see some other things dug up. Looks kind of mole-ish. Here's where all of them were disappearing to, was underneath here. Still got a trap that's set. I did get a mouse. I should probably clean that one out. But yeah, a lot of kind of just weird dug up spots and then holes. Maybe I'll put a trail cam out here and see what I'm up against. It's done a little work in this next coop over too. Decent sized holes digging underneath. Nice little mound there. Not sure. Actually kind of stinks. Maybe something dead in there, I don't know. But something's having fun digging around in these coops. The good thing is, whatever that was maybe a month ago, I had some older birds in there and it wasn't messing with them. It was only the chicks, so I think I'll be okay for this winter. But also I want to be able to put chicks out there if I need, because I'm about to have 75 chicks, which is a lot, so I got to put them somewhere, and those coops work really well for that. Hi chickens, did you guys miss me? Probably not, but just want more food. Looks like most of them are hanging out inside. It actually feels really good out, so don't know why they're not outside, but let me get all their food and water out of here. We'll start moving these coops. Howdy y'all, today is September 10th. Yesterday I did put some sugar water in this feeder here. Wondering how they're doing. Not half bad. I don't know if they've gotten yet. Usually you'll see bees in the plastic there. Might not be into it yet. Saw some ants trying to get in though. Don't want that. Keep that on there good and tight. I need to get some feeders on the others, but this hive in particular is the one that was just struggling the most, so I wanted to make sure that they start getting bulked up a little better. Howdy y'all, today is September 11th. The gravel guy just wrote and he's going to be bringing the last load of gravel, so hopefully that'll be done. He seems to think one load will do a nice coat for the top, and if need be we'll get another one, but I'm with him. I think one on top is probably fine. Howdy y'all, today is September 12th, so I had the market open. You still see the tents popped up back there. Since it's Friday, I had it open for neighbors and just customers, so had a nice little turnout, so thanks to everyone who did come out. Right now I'm loading up for the Tractor Supply Farmers Market. I've seen zero advertising on this, so I don't think it's going to be a huge hit. It's probably just people that are going to Tractor Supply to get something and they happen to see some tents set up. I don't think it's going to be a big crowd, so I'm not loading it up really hard, but I'm still bringing a good amount of stuff.